Ripple. 6 major mistakes you are probably making when buying XRP. Financial education. What's up everybody, it's Aventago, and welcome to another blog post. But before we start, don't forget to add me to your favourite social media. Why? Because I publish on LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube and this blog with content that will transform you into a stronger and smarter entrepreneur, investor and thinker. I also give discount and referral links that you can get access to, so you can have juicy discounts on and deals on equipment that you may already be thinking of getting. You wouldn't want that, would you? Also, I hand you motivational quotes that keep you inspired and uplifted. And lastly, it's so you never miss a blog post. You can do so on LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter, and of course this blog. Every time you think that cryptocurrency cannot get any more popular, cryptocurrency comes back and smacks you in the face with some new headline, and then it's back on everybody's newsfeed. Recently, cryptocurrency hit a market capitalization of 8 billion. Yeah, that's billion with a B. And that meant for a short period of time, it was just as valuable as Alphabet, Google's parent company. And then cryptocurrency saw a little bit of a sell-off. Or, as some people say, a correction. We've talked a lot about Bitcoin and how Bitcoin works, but not a lot of people know what Ripple is, and others have been wondering whether Ripple is or will be the next Bitcoin. So, in this blog, I want to go over 6 things you need to know about Ripple before you invest in it. Number 1. What is Ripple? First, what is Ripple? Backing up a little bit, Bitcoin became extremely known because of the popularized idea of a decentralized worldwide digital currency, meaning the currency is not regulated by any big bank or the government or any private entity. It is controlled and managed by the user of Bitcoin. For a lot of people, Bitcoin was their way of giving the middle finger to the big banks and the system. Ripple is it's different because it works directly with the big banks instead of trying to avoid them. So, for some people, Ripple goes against what cryptocurrency is about, and so they're not a fan of Ripple. For others, this is a great idea because big banks and the government have a lot of power. So, hypothetically, if more big banks started to use Ripple, that could potentially mean that Ripple coins will have more value later on. Number 2. How does Ripple work? Second, how does Ripple or XRP work? And by the way, just so you know, XRP is the short name for Ripple. Now, if you want to send your money that's sitting in your bank account to your cousin in London, you're going to get slapped with a whole bunch of bank and transfer fees. And that's going to take days for your money to arrive. However, Ripple's goal is to move currency like we do information. If you wanted to send an email to someone in London, it would hit their inbox almost instantly. But it takes forever for your money to arrive. So Ripple is trying to change that. Currently, Ripple lets you send currency to the other end of the world in about 3 to 4 seconds. And it will cost you less than a penny to do that. Now talk about fast. So it has a specific purpose. Now your next question might be, well, okay Aventago, but isn't that what Bitcoin's supposed to allow you to move currency around the world without borders? Yeah, kind of. The problem is using Bitcoin isn't as practical as using Ripple, because if we did the same transaction, that I just talked about with Bitcoin, according to the Ripple CEO, Chris Larsen, this would cost around $40 to do and would take a few hours to settle. So it's not as usable as Ripple for this type of transaction. In other words, all cryptocurrencies are not made equal. Number 3. How do you buy Ripple XRP? Third, how do you buy Ripple XRP? Buying Ripple's a little bit tricky right now. If you want to buy any cryptocurrency, you have to use a cryptocurrency exchange, and Ripple is, well, not listed on every cryptocurrency exchange. So if you want to buy Ripple, you have to jump through a few hoops. And I will break down how you can do that in just 3 parts. A quick side note, Robinhood has now allowed you to buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on their platform. However, do not buy cryptocurrency on Robinhood because you don't own the Bitcoin. Instead, Robinhood gives you a promise that you will get the cash equivalent amount, so you cannot withdraw your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency into something else. Also, think about it. You are giving the control of your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies into the hands of someone else, which completely kills the point of owning Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies in the first place. Just thought I would warn you before it's too late. But anyway, back to Ripple. Part 1. Buy an asset that's easily accessible, like Bitcoin or Ethereum, on an exchange like Coinbase. Part 2. Once you own Bitcoin or Ethereum, you want to transfer this. Once you own Bitcoin or Ethereum, you then want to transfer this onto an exchange that allows you to buy Ripple. One of the most popular exchanges that allows you to do this is called Binance. Part 3. Once you have your Bitcoin or Ethereum on Binance, you can then convert this coin into Ripple XRP. The reason you have to jump through these hoops is because if you wanted to use your dollars to buy Ripple, it could take you weeks to be verified enough. So this makes things a little bit faster. Again, this could change in the future, so pay attention to what's happening. Number 4, protect yourself. In 2014, a cryptocurrency exchange called Mt. Gox filed for bankruptcy, and somewhere around 850,000 bitcoins were lost. Yikes. Or somehow stolen. Luckily, there are a lot more protections in place now, but you can protect yourself by adding an extra layer of security that allows you to store your cryptocurrency outside of the exchange with an external wallet. In other words, you would buy Bitcoin or Ripple like normal, but instead of letting your cryptocurrency sit on the exchange, you would take your cryptocurrency that you own and move it onto an external wallet. This way, if somebody were to hack into the exchange, your coins would be out of the hacker's reach. There are a bunch of external wallets that are out there. Some of them are physical and some of them are online, and some are a mixture of both. Psst! Hey, over here. If you want to know what the best Bitcoin or cryptocurrency wallets are, and what the most influential and biggest cryptocurrency owners are using right now, you can reveal your answer here by clicking on this blog post. Link will be in the description. Don't worry. Thank me later. Anyway, number 5, you must understand the price of Ripple. There are about 100 billion Ripple units in existence, and the majority of those coins are owned by the Ripple company itself. The value of each Ripple coin really comes down to how usable the coin is and what somebody else is willing to pay for your Ripple coin. It's supply and demand. If you own Ripple and lots of people want to buy it, then the price will naturally go up. Lots of people are excited because some big banks have invested hundreds of dollars to test out Ripple. So if Ripple were to catch on, it could be a lot more valuable. However, Ripple is kind of hard for the average person to get their hands on. So some people are speculating that if Ripple became more accessible by coming onto an exchange like Coinbase, then there would be a huge influx of buyers, which would make the price go up again. This is complete speculation. Nobody can predict the future. Can you make a lot of money with speculation? Sure, a lot of people did in the early 2000s with real estate, but it can really bite you in the butt if you hold on too long or if you take on more than you can afford. And this brings me to number 6. Invest on financials, not emotions. In 2017, Ripple went from trading at 0.006 cent a coin to over $2 a coin in just 1 year, meaning it went up by over 30,000%. Well, that's absolutely crazy. Remember that just because something has gone up in the past does not necessarily mean that it will continue going up. As I'm sure you know, there's a lot of hype and speculation behind cryptocurrency, and like they say, everybody thinks they're a financial genius during a bull market. But hype and emotion cannot carry an asset up forever, and cryptocurrency is very volatile, meaning it can go up very quickly and it can go down just as fast. So understand that there's risk and uncertainty. As a little bit of financial advice, if you made a lot of money, don't just take all your money and buy a Ferrari or Lamborghini, because once the money's gone, well, poof, it's gone. Take advantage of what you made. Take that profit and use it to buy something that you can continue to give cash flow. So it will continue to pay you for years into the future, and then you can use that passive income to go out and buy yourself a Lamborghini. So what do you think? Is Ripple going to keep going up? And is Ripple going to be the next Bitcoin? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this blog, make sure to share it with one friend so you can help people you care about become wealthy and successful in cryptocurrency. Also, you get to look like a financial genius. Don't forget to add me on your favourite social medias. Why? Because I publish on LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube and this blog with content that will transform you into a stronger and smarter entrepreneur, investor and thinker. I also give discount and referral links that you can get access to, so you can have juicy discounts on deals on equipment that you may already be thinking of getting. You would want great discounts and bonuses, would you? Also, I hand you motivational quotes that keep you inspired and uplifted. And lastly, it's so you never miss a blog post. You can do so on LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter and this blog. Take care and remember, greatness is within. From Aventigo. Bye everybody. Whoa! Before you do anything, I've got a few things you got to do. Click the subscribe button. Why? So you're always notified on another video that'll be coming your way. And also, make sure to click the like button. It helps us out and it knows that you're liking my stuff. So I'll make more of it for you. And you've probably got a few links that are going to be in this blog post. And obviously, you can't click links on YouTube. So, I want you to go to the link in the description. Click it, and you'll go straight to the blog post or wherever I put resources there. Okay? So, we'll recap. Subscribe, like, link in description. Well then, that's enough of me. Enjoy your video. Bye!